Hello, yeah, I'm just going to explain this first lesson in the hazards topic. That is the second topic of working from home. And so the big thing with this entire topic is each hazard that we look at, we need to kind of understand the causes, the effects, and then the management or the reducing the effects that happens afterwards. So every lesson might not contain all three, but certainly each hazard, we need to understand each of them. So first things first, we've got the Haiti 2010 earthquake. So it was a really significant earthquake. This one, it was pretty bad. The death toll was very high for various different reasons that you will hopefully come to understand. So there is some information on a PowerPoint that's in the same folder as this worksheet, and there is also a video. Now the video was on YouTube, but some restrictions meant that people couldn't watch it. So I've now got that off, and it is in the files there, so you should be able to watch that quite easily. So it's just a simple fact file. You don't need to write anything in full sentences. We can just kind of summarize it. But we've got the causes, the primary effects, and the secondary effects. Remember, primary effects are anything that's directly caused by the shaking. So it's things like buildings collapsing. When your secondary effects are things that happen as a result of those things. So, for example, the cholera epidemic is a massive secondary effect, and that was to do with the water supply being, well, basically, it was made unhygienic due to the fact that a lot of the bodies were dumped in the river. And that then led to a cholera epidemic, which killed pretty much about 100,000 people. So a third of the deaths were caused by that, and they arguably were avoidable. In terms of responses, so short-term responses are anything that is done to reduce the effects from that earthquake, so from the 2010 earthquake. So they tend to be the things that happen immediately, but anything to help the people from that earthquake. Long-term responses is more to do with the rebuild and defending for the next one. Okay. Any other information is anything that you found out that doesn't necessarily fit in there. Okay. And the big kind of question at the end that you need to think about is, do you think the effects of the earthquake would have been as bad if Haiti was a HIC? So basically, if Haiti was rich, what would have been different? Or what could have been different that might have led to maybe less deaths, maybe less buildings collapsing in the first place. So it is a big question, that one, and Haiti's the best example to use because it was a horrific earthquake. So hopefully you can access everything that you need for that. The video is there, and you can fill it in, either print it out, do it on the computer. As long as the information's covered, I don't mind how you do it.